Hi, I'm Grace from the Edible Classroom, here with an engaging way to get your entire class involved in planting a diverse garden. In all of our school gardens, we recommend planting in raised beds, similar to what you see here. Growing in raised beds keeps the soil loose. It never gets packed down from walking on it. And having a defined growing space allows for lots of students to gather around and get their hands in the dirt. This year we're taking raised bed gardening to a new level, a square foot gardening level. Just as the name implies, we'll be planting in 1 foot by 1 foot squares using a grid like this. Because we have 4 foot by 8 foot raised beds in this garden, there are 32 possible squares. Other than being just plain fun and mathematical, square foot gardening has some unique benefits. By strategically planning out your squares, you can grow more in less space than a traditional in-ground garden plot. Picture a field of corn with long rows and empty spaces between the rows. With square foot gardening, there are no rows and no empty spaces. Plant diversity makes for a healthy garden, and square foot gardening is all about diversity. Natural ecosystems have a wide variety of plants, animals, and soil organisms. Studies show that a vibrant jumble of vegetables, fruits, herbs, and flowers provides the healthy biodiversity necessary for natural pest control and healthier plants. This last benefit is a gardener's favorite: less weeds. By planting taller single-stem vegetables next to shorter or vining vegetables, we can reduce open ground. All weed seeds need to germinate is an open, sunny spot. If we have vegetables and herbs covering the soil surface, the weeds don't have a chance to germinate. Planning out how neighboring squares work together is what makes square foot gardening so unique. For the rest of the video, I'll be talking you through the steps in your packet. You're already halfway through the first step. Watch the video. Step 2. Open up the paper bag containing 16 seed packets. Remember the grid? Each student in your class can choose what to plant in their square. If you have more than 16 students in your class, 2 students can choose the same plant. When you open up the seed packets, you'll see there's plenty of seeds to share. Just make sure you plant at least 1 square of each of the seed packets in your bag for plant diversity. Step 3, check the chart for how many seeds of your vegetable, herb, or flower you can plant in your square. You'll notice some of the vegetables, like carrots, you can evenly space 16 seeds in a 1 foot by 1 foot square. If you choose a large plant, like a pepper or tomato, you'll plant only 1 seed. Step 4, make the plant labels. Each student in your class gets 1 plant label. Use the permanent marker in your bag to draw a square on the back of your plant label. Inside that square, place a dot to represent where you'll place each seed according to the chart. On the other side of the plant label, write the name of the vegetable, herb, or flower. Step 5, putting it all together. It's time to think about how each individual square fits together with all the other squares. Look at the Putting It All Together page to see which plants are good companions and which are not. Use your finished plant labels to work together to form a rectangle. If you have 24 students in your class, you'll have a rectangle of 4 plant labels by 6 plant labels. Once you've checked to make sure that companions are near each other and enemies are far apart, you're ready to lay out your square foot garden on paper. Use the raised bed diagram in your packet and write your name in the square with the name of your vegetable, herb, or flower. Bring this diagram and your seed packets to the garden with you on planting day. Your Edible Classroom garden educator is here to help you. If you have any questions along the way, send us an email or give us a call. We hope you have fun planning how your plant neighbors can work together in your diverse garden. See you in the garden.